Happiness brings a different meaning to every individual. It can be money, food, nature, and many more. The complex of human beings shows how a simple word such as happiness can be interpreted in many perspectives. Aristotle once said, happiness depends upon ourselves. Therefore, here I am, Dyna Khairina, would like to share with you guys about my topic, which is happiness comes from the heart. I believe all of us wants to be happy, right? Hence, let's get down through this journey and find our own happiness together. I personally interested in this topic as happiness is an emotion that brings a positive effect in our daily life. According to Parker 2017, happiness often comes from within. Learn how to tame negative thought and approach every day with optimism. Hence, let's explore more about my topic, which is happiness comes from the heart. So, how can we see that happiness comes from the heart? First, by being grateful for everything that we have. Next, by appreciating the people around us. And lastly, self-love. As the first main point, I will explain about being grateful for every little thing that we have. I will start by asking this simple question. Do you know the difference between 5 ringgit and 50 ringgit? Some people might think that 5 ringgit is a small amount compared to 50 ringgit. However, for people who is grateful for everything that they had, that 5 ringgit means a lot to them. Even if it is a small amount, they are happy with what they have. Vice versa, if the person is not being grateful even when they had that 50 ringgit, it will feel that it will never be enough. So what I am trying to tell you here that when we are being grateful even with the little thing God gave us, the happiness will come. We will be happy based on how we perceive things around us. Next, I would like to explain on the second main point, which is appreciate the people around us. Firstly, we should accept people as it is. For example, we cannot expect people like how we want them to be. When we put such expectations, we will only get disappointed. People say expectation leads to disappointment, and I totally agree with it. Instead of putting an expectation on them, why don't we learn to appreciate every people around us by embracing their presence and enjoy the moment with them to the fullest? I believe that being with someone you love, even with just their presence, can make us happy. Therefore, when we appreciate them, we can feel the happiness even by sitting beside each other. Another simple example that I can give, when you are being in a relationship, you can't just expect people to change for you. Instead, you have to work together with your partner and compromise each other. And that is how happiness comes from the heart when you truly appreciate the people around you. Let's move on to the last main point of my speech today, which is self-love. Self-love is about accepting our imperfections as we are just normal people that are far from perfect. Nobody is perfect in this world. We are just a person who is trying to be better every single day. Besides that, we should value our feelings as our feelings are valid. Acknowledging our feelings helps you to understand ourselves better. Most importantly, do not compare ourselves with others. Embrace yourself as everyone is beautiful with their own uniqueness. I know that we nowadays tend to get insecure because of the social media influence. But it is okay, love. You are beautiful just the way you are. Last but not least, research has also proven that Self-love brings a lot of benefits and eventually brings happiness to oneself. Thus, you will be able to be happy on your own way. Sadly, my speech has coming to an end. Before that, let's recap the main points that we have discussed. First, being grateful for everything that we have. Next, appreciating the people around us. And lastly, self-love. What I am trying to emphasize here is that happiness is actually comes from within and it is not from external sources. Sometimes we are just too busy searching happiness until we forget to look for ourselves. Hence, I hope it will give you a new insight of happiness as we may not seeking happiness elsewhere as it has been always within you. That is all from me. Thank you.